Welcome, friends. I am trying out a new microphone and a new chair, new energy. Is anyone else feeling this new energy? What a ride. So, if you're feeling this new energy with me, it has highs and it has lows. And when we step into this Mindful Monday, I invite you just to be thankful for the all of it, okay? Because if you're like me, you want to avoid the lows, right? We want to get out of not feeling good for whatever reason. We want to just do the highs, right? And so when I speak to you, my friend, I'm speaking to myself, which is also we come to appreciate all of it. There is a gratitude and appreciation for everything that comes into our lives. When we feel the highs, yay. When we feel the lows, yay. But it's all a part of feeling, and it's perfectly normal and human. So, welcome to Mindful Monday. I have a room here on my screen. If you would like to jump in and join me, you are more than welcome to. I'm going to open up the chat. Okay. It's here with me. Okay. So Monday is my time to come home to myself again and again and remember my truth. Remember that I can receive with ease. I'm not going to get out there and struggle and work hard this week. However, that being said, when I'm coming into my, when I remember my truth, and when we do our breath work when we do our breath work here in a moment, we're doing a 3-step reset. I'm going to show you something different this week. And now I'm all flustered and there's people coming into the chat. So welcome everybody. It is Mindful Monday. I am Heidi. The 3-step reset is a very simple coming home to myself process that I've been practicing, and I want to share it with you. It is so simple, and yet we make it hard for whatever reason because we don't do it. But it's a few moments. If you have a few moments on this Monday to intend to have like the best week ever, intend to receive all that you are and not struggle and strive. If you want to step out of struggle and strive, this is your chance, friend. This is what I'm doing today. I'm stepping out of struggle and strive. And enjoying all that life has to offer me. When we start with gratitude and thankfulness and remembering all that we have already. Okay. So welcome, friends. Thank you for joining me this morning. Yes. Okay. Awesome. Yay thank you from Russia. Yes. Awesome. Okay. Welcome, friends. Mindful Monday. So deep breath in with me, in through your nose, out through your mouth. We are setting an intention to have the best week yet and to do it from a place of receiving because we have aligned with ourselves. We have come into alignment with ourselves. I'm going to put on the music and we're going to do a 3-step reset. Okay, ready? Okay. So in through your nose, out through your mouth. Settle into this space. Put a hand on your belly as you breathe in. Just feel your hand come out as your belly expands and come back in as you relax. Let go of that breath. Settle into the now moment. And remember who you are. Smile at yourself as you remember who you are. Remember your magic. Remember your purpose. Remember your path that you're on, that you're powerful. We're going to leave our not enoughness at the door today as we come into this space, resetting our nervous system, regulating our nervous system. So, the first part of the 3-step reset is to regulate, and that's just the breath. Regulate with your breath, come home. And then rewire is step 2. Notice any sneaking thinking that comes up. The thoughts that say, oh my, this is going to be hard. I'm not sure I can. What about all of the obstacles? Just shift that story now. We notice those stories that say I can't. We say, I see you, but I can, and I will, and I have. Allow the feelings to flow through you today. Allow the thoughts to come and go. You are not your feelings. You are not your thoughts. You are you are the I am presence right here and right now. And thoughts and feelings happen. They pass through you. Step 3 is to receive. And that's where we just get grateful with what is. And what the hard part for me is when the what is not wanted, right? That's where we get stuck. That's where it feels hard. And it doesn't have to be, because we just take what was not wanted and we say thank you for it. We say thank you for the gift of what I thought was not wanted. Now I know more of what I do want. So become grateful for everything that's coming into your experience. Smile at it. Smile at yourself. Let's do 10 breaths together, in through your nose, out through your mouth, kind of forcefully, okay? I'm going to do it with you. Nine and 10, and then hold. How do you feel? You feel a little bit different after taking 10 deep breaths? Isn't that amazing? 10 deep breaths. That's all. When we remember our truth, we can let go of the drama and sit in the seat of the observer. Maybe I'm using a lot of words here, but this is the experience that I'm having, okay? I have watched myself run from myself all weekend, okay? This is where the rubber meets the road, friend. When we sit in the seat of the observer, we can see, we step out of the drama and we begin to see our patterns and our loops. And it was a powerful weekend for me because there was such a shift in energy, and I watched my insanity. Um, I am so excited for this week, for right here and for right now, because it's intentional. And I don't need to know how it's going to unfold. I don't need to know what is happening. I don't need to know the next step. I just need to know that I am showing up for me. I'm showing up. And that's all that matters. The rest will show up because I am there. The rest of what you want, what you need, what you are attracting into your life, it is coming because you show up. And your energy is what draws it. Your energy is drawing it to you. Isn't that beautiful? Because you are beautiful. Allow your life to unfold beautifully, effortlessly when you get into flow, into alignment with yourself. And I was not in alignment this weekend. I was not in alignment with myself this weekend. I observed my insanity this weekend, and it wasn't very much fun. Those who were with me know it wasn't all that much fun. And it doesn't matter. We're not going to evaluate it as good or bad. That's the other thing that you can do as you sit into the seat of the observer, is you can give yourself a lot more grace. You're like, oh yes, I can see you were in a lesson. You were having these experiences, and we don't have to judge them as bad or wrong. We can just observe them. And that's a beautiful place to be. So I see a couple more people are joining me here. Thank you so much, friends, for being mindful with your Monday. And let's just intend together to have the best week yet, our most abundant, our most aligned, our most joyful, our most magnetic week, because we align with ourselves and we allow it to come to fruition, because we show up for ourselves. We show up right here and right now. We're going to step into our power now. Here we go. So just breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth with me through this song. I'm just going to breathe with it. I'm not going to talk. You're welcome. Allow yourself to step into your power.
Step into your power, feel it rise. No more hiding, no more compromise. You're the light, you're the spark, burning bright. This is your moment, this is your life. You've been waiting, holding back too long, doubting your fire, but you've been strong. Every scar, every lesson brought you here. Now's the time to crush the fear. Stand tall, no chains can hold you. Your heart's alive, the truth will show through. No turning back, it's your hour. This is your time to take back your power. Step into your power, don't look away. This is your rise, your brand new day. You're unstoppable, unshakable. Nothing can break your soul today. Step into your power, let the world see the strongest version of you and me. Step into your power, take your space. You're enough, you're bold, you're full of grace. Every voice that told you you can, every shadow tried to block your chance, but you got dreams, a fire, a plan. It's time to lead, time to stand. Stand tall, no chains can hold you. Your heart's alive, the truth will show through. No turning back, it's your hour. This is your time to take back your power. Step into your power, don't look away. This is your rise, your brand new day. You're unstoppable, unshakable. Nothing can break your soul today. Step into your power, let the world see the strongest version of you and me. Step into your power, take your space. You're enough, you're bold, you're full of grace. No more waiting, no more doubt. Your inner voice is screaming out. Take that step.
Perfect. Okay. I was on mute, right? You're welcome. Okay. Let's take some live questions and answers about what is the biggest thing standing in your way? What is your obstacle to what is your obstacle to having your best week yet? I'm opening up the chats here. So, for goodness sakes. For goodness sakes. Okay. What is standing in your way from having the best week yet? Or for really showing up for yourself, right? For believing in yourself to fully show up for yourself. And we think that we do, right? We think that we do. But are we? Am I? That's the real question. And what would allow you to really live your life this week? What would allow you to trust yourself enough to really live your best life? Yeah. It's a good question, right? When I ask myself those questions, I can yeah. There's questions that really aren't answerable sometimes. It's an inside job. This is what we're talking about here. There's an inside job going on when we show up for ourselves, when we believe in ourselves. There is an inside acknowledging that I am enough, that I have everything I need, and I am so grateful to be right here and right now. Whatever the obstacle is, my friend, I can tell you one of the solutions will be gratitude. The solution is gratitude. So let's be thankful right now. What can you think of that you are so thankful for? How about that in breath? So satisfying. And then it's full and then you let it go. Ah, thankful for that out breath also. See how we need both the in breath and the out breath to experience the fullness of that breath? I'm grateful for both. I'm grateful for the coming and I'm grateful for the going. You know, there's a lot of fear right now in the world. There's a lot of loss. There's a lot of uncertainty out here, right? And how do we do that? How do we deal with all of the fear, with all of the uncertainty, all of the scarcity, all of the uncertainty? You come home to yourself right here and you're thankful for what is, right? We can't control what's happening tomorrow. We can't control out here. We control right here. So, thank you for being here with me, my friend. Thank you for helping me remember who I am. Thank you for helping me to show up for myself. Thank you for helping me to experience the in breath, the joy and the fulfillment of that in breath, and the letting go of that out breath. And there's such there's such satisfaction in both. If you find yourself in chase and crave, if you find yourself chasing, trying, struggle, it's not any fun. I know. We've all been there. We've all done that. I invite you to let it go. I invite you to come home to yourself again and again and remember that you are enough. You are abundant. Align with life today and allow it to flow through you. I love you, my friend. I will see you tonight at 11 p.m. We are going to do the recap. What happens in 12 hours from when we intend to step into our power and have the best week yet and do our breath work, and then what happens 12 hours later. Because the last few weeks for me, I've had some major shifts, and we are coming into 3-3 tomorrow. The energy is amazing, and we're also Well, yeah. I love you, friends. I will see you tonight at 11.